What's up, guys? I'm gonna be teaching you how to basically enter in trades off a trend. So here, let's go for like the first example. I already explained market levels. Let me go over them real quick again. So again, market levels is support and resistance. Go on daily. Go on the higher time frame. Mark some highs. Mark. Oh shit. Mark some highs. Mark the low. Mark some bounces you see right here. Mark some rejections. Mark support. Switch onto smaller time frames. That was a mistake. I would have marked that. But yeah, basically have like some levels to play with. So then once you move with the market, so say or like today we broke down this level. We actually hit this level, which was basically this previous support. You kind of move level to level. So this is how you're gonna like navigate through the market. You're gonna pass down this level, target lower lows. I mean not lower lows, target lows. So here, here, and here. Target those previous lows and then just aim all the way to your level. Probably don't hold your trade all the way, but just take profits on the way. And then same thing if you were playing the upside, say we reclaim this level, say we reclaim and hold this level, we're probably going to want to push above previous highs. If we could claim these previous highs, then we could reclaim this level. And then from there, we're going to want to take profits here, here, and here all the way approaching back to all-time highs, which will be right up here. But yeah, that's basically a quick demonstration. But yeah, I'm be going over uptrends and downtrends, what makes an uptrend, what makes a downtrend, trend reversals, and basically break of structure. So what is a downtrend? Basically, it consists of us moving up and then coming down, which is considered a pullback or a lower high. So we got higher highs up here, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, or we could say pullback. Trading has like a lot of terms. This is basically called a pullback. But yeah, that's basically an uptrend. You got higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. The thing is, when you're trying to spot an uptrend, you're gonna want to enter on these lower highs. You're gonna want to enter on these lower highs because if you enter up here, you see markets moving up, and you're like, oh, I kind of want to move with the market, and then it comes back down, and you're like, oh shit, no, never mind. That's because we're pulling back. We're pulling back, and the thing is, you're gonna want to be patient, wait for the pullback, so then you can create these newer highs. And then your risk to reward is gonna be like way smaller if you do that. So like, say you wanted a long here, and your stop loss is like somewhere like right here if the pullback is too strong. You're gonna have all this risk. Where if you have just entered on the pullback, it kind of minimizes your risk even more. So now you have this much to risk and this much to potentially gain. If anything, probably like this much to gain. And this is still good too. And basically you're gonna want to enter on these pullbacks, 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 and then just ride up basically ride the trend. And then let's go over a downtrend. So it's basically the same shit as this, just lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Again, lower lows, pullback, same shit. Lower lows, pullback, down, pullback, down, pullback, down. And same thing, you're gonna want to enter on the pullbacks. Enter on the pullbacks and be patient. Always be patient when trying to enter on the pullbacks. Cause say if you entered right here and then you had your stop loss, like again, like if the pullback is too strong, this is hella, bro. This is like a shit ton. If you were to enter on the pullback, look how much you minimize your risk. It'll be this much. And yeah, I'm gonna be going over basically what makes a trend reversal. So say we're kind of going up, right? and the market kind of moves sideways a little bit. It's kind of like doing this. So it kind of stopped creating lower high. I mean, higher highs. It stopped creating higher highs, or maybe it does create a higher high, but it just kind of creates it hella weird. This is where we kind of just want to look and spot if we kind of reverse. Because um, if we create a higher low, but if it's like way too low, and then if we try coming back up, and if it doesn't break any of these highs, and if we just end up creating like a downtrend, that's what's called a trend reversal or a break of structure. Same shit. So right here we're uptrending, right? And then we actually pull down, and then we see we're trying to come back up, but this was actually a lower high, and then we actually come back down. That right there was your break of structure. Right there was your break. Right here we were trending up really good, and then we kind of just break this trend, and then we try coming back to the trend, but we didn't create those higher highs. So then we just kind of pull back down and then basically switch. Same thing if we were doing the downtrend. Um, Same thing if we're like riding a downtrend. Say we're kind of moving sideways right here. You're gonna probably want to spot for something because sometimes market could move sideways a little bit and continue down, or sometimes market's gonna just move sideways a little bit and then actually kind of pull back, and then one or two things could happen. We could continue down after this pullback, or we could actually continue a little bit down, come up here, come back down, and come back here. So this is our break of structure. We kind of just we're riding a downtrend. We're riding the downtrend, and then we kind of have a break of structure right here, and this is where trend reverses. This is where we kind of just switch from your puts, and this is where we kind of switch to calls. Although I kind of don't like fighting the trends, I like basically sticking to this. Uh, I like riding these. I kind of don't like spotting the reversal because sometimes after like this huge move down, you're gonna be like kind of chopping. But it's just to get you guys to know. If I were to enter this, I'll probably want to break some highs. So I'm probably gonna want to break this high, probably this right here, and these right here. I'm looking to break those in order to continue high. All right, now let's go on the chart to basically explain what I mean. All right, so you're gonna see it's not gonna look as clean as I was showing you. Even when I was showing you, it wasn't that clean. But we could go on a daily. We could zoom in. We could look for basically trends. Right here, SPY is obviously like a uptrend. We never come down, or we do come down, but we recover eventually. So SPY is always going up. Oh, this is SPX, my bad. But they're the same thing, same movements. Right here, we can see like an uptrend. We're uptrending here. Right here, we're downtrending. We're downtrending here. We're uptrending here. We're uptrending here. We're downtrending here. Switch on to smaller time frames, like a 2 hour. We could see basically uptrend here. Kind of hard to see, but kind of go a little bit too high. And then right here is where we kind of move sideways. And then we just kind of come down, move up a little bit, come down. We go on a smaller time frame, like the 10-minute. You even see these trends being made. Right here, we got an uptrend. We got a strong move to the upside, consolidate a little bit, upside, down, upside, down, upside, down, upside, down, upside. Basically, this is a uptrend. say if this were to break, it would have had to broken down here. It would have had to stop creating these higher highs, come lower, and then create this. That's when we reverse the trend. And we could go on to like the recent trends that we had on our 5 minute. All right, right here. So on SPX, we have this one level right here, right? We have this one rejection zone right here. And we have this little support. And right here we have this other support as well. On a smaller time frame, on 5 minute. You can see these trends actually moving within these levels. Right here. We form a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and a higher high. And this is where kind of market is in this rejection zone and we're moving sideways. We actually create a lower low, a higher low. Then we try taking these highs. We tried taking these highs, but we couldn't. We kind of just stayed here. We dropped and we actually just flushed. And then right here we tried reversing, but we actually almost ended up creating another lower low, but market closed, so that shit didn't happen. But you could kind of see how these trends are made. Right here, we were coming up, came down, up, pull back, up, pull back, and then up, and then we kind of just moved sideways. And then downtrend. Oh, we could see another uptrend up here too. Right here, we kind of moved up, pulled back a little bit, moved up, kind of moved up, but like kind of choppy, but kind of a little bit of a pullback right here, and then moved up. Right here, we spot a downtrend. We move down. We're in this rejection zone. We approach this rejection zone, come down, come up, come down, come up, and then come down. And then right here's where we kind of move sideways. Like I said, sometimes market does like this big move and then move sideways like right after. You can see right here, we made a big move to the upside and we come back down. And after those two moves, we just kind of move sideways. Right here, we could see an uptrend up here. Uptrend. We come up, pull back, come up, pull back, come up, pull back, come up. Then right here, we're moving sideways and then we kind of just come down. Then right here, we spot a downtrend. We're like here, moving sideways. And when you're moving sideways, you're not going to want to trade these. You're not going to want to trade these. You're going to want to spot a break. So right here, we kind of move sideways. We drop down. And then we just wait for a pullback. This was your pullback. You enter on this pullback. And then follow the market down. And then right here, we're on the support level. Then we pull back. And then we kind of just break it. And then right here, you can see kind of trend reversing. So right here, you can see that we're trying to pull up, right? We come up and we don't create any lower lows. We actually create a lower. Fuck. Bro, we actually just pull back, but we don't pull back all the way down. We don't create these lows. We're just pulling back down right here. And then we kind of move sideways a little bit, but we're still kind of moving up. And right here, that's your breaker structure. Your breaker structure is like right here. Right here is when we broke structure, and then we continue to the upside. God damn, I can't with these trading terms. Just when you see it, you see it, bro. I don't know why I try making it sound so complicated and try to make me sound so smart, bro. It's literally the same shit. And then again, if we go on the 10 minute, we can see that we're downtrending. We're downtrending pretty hard. Right here, we come down, come up, come down, come up. We don't break a structure because we didn't break any highs. Come down, come up. Again, we haven't broken structure because we haven't broken this high. And then this high was being tested too. So if this were to basically pass, and if we were to reclaim this level, then we could basically switch. We could do something like that. But since that didn't happen, we're not doing that shit. Oh, let me mark this shit again. And we come back down, come back up, and then we just flush the market. So one or two things could happen here. We could, again, try testing these highs and continue to the upside. But this is low-key kind of too far from down here. So we're just gonna see how market kind of opens the next day. We could possibly gap up and then test these highs, and then we could continue to the upside. We could reverse, or we could gap down, or we could open down, or we could continue making lower. We could continue making lower highs, lower lows, and shit like that, and basically follow the trend. But yeah, once you see these trends being formed, you're gonna want to ride with it. You're gonna want to ride with it. You're gonna want to enter on these pullbacks and then ride with it down. Enter on these pullbacks, ride with it down. Same thing if you're playing the upside, right here. Come up, enter on this pullback, ride it, enter on the pullback, ride it. Right here, upside, enter on the pullback, ride it. And right here, we kind of pulled back way too strong, but we actually created a little bit of a higher high, pulled back, high high. But yeah, that's basically all you gotta know about trends. I mean, you could also make some trend lines as well. Right here, just line up a couple points. And then once this is broken, you could play the downside. Right here, we can line up a few points. I'll always line up like the bottom wick. I'm never like lining up again. Like with my levels, I always mark the bottom wick. I never line up like right there. It's like always the bottom wick. Then right here, I wouldn't mark this yet. Right here we have a downtrend. And right here's where we kind of broke it. You can see lower lows, pull back, lower lows, pull back, lower lows. Right here we actually broke the trend line, come up. We don't create any lower lows. We actually come up, pull back a little bit, and then right here is where we kind of just move up. This is your breaker structure. So yeah, that's basically trend lines. Don't be making it too complicated. It's really simple to learn. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be going over ranges on the next video, or I'm probably gonna be going over candles. But this is trends and market levels.